Hello everyone, Dr. Rawls here with some tips on diet. When you look at any kind of chronic illness, Lyme disease or any other illness, gut dysfunction is always a component, and a lot of it stems from eating a poor diet, and just the process itself can cause gut dysfunction. So diet is really, really important. Now we could of course go on for hours and hours about diet, but I've tried to boil it down to 3 basic guidelines. If you can adopt these 3 things, then you will change your life from a diet point of view. You'll feel better, and you'll start getting well faster. So diet is really key. So number 1, eat more vegetables than anything else. Vegetables are just such an important component of diet. Vegetables supply the kind of fiber that keeps our gut and digestive process hydrated. It's the kind of fiber that feeds the right kind of bacteria. It's the kind of fiber that pulls all of the toxins out of your body. It's very different than grain fiber. And then all the other antioxidants and all of the wonderful things that come in vegetables. So that's my top rule for anything that is related to diet. No matter what diet you follow, number 1 rule, eat more vegetables than anything else. Fruits, pretty darn good. Lots of the same antioxidants and good fiber and everything else, but a lot more sugar. So keeping down the fruits, temperate fruits like apples and blueberries and things like that are really good. Rule number 2, try to minimize the processed food. Now this one is one that I struggle with every day too, but when I go to the grocery store, my target is not reading the labels on food, but I shoot for a goal of trying to make 90% of my food come without a label. So lots of fruits and vegetables and fresh foods that I take home and prepare myself, being part of the food preparation process is a wonderful part of living, of life, of being part of the food environment. So if you can shoot for a goal of looking at your cart and going, okay, 90% of this stuff doesn't have a label on it, or it's a single ingredient like a carton of milk or a tub of butter, so those things count. But if you can avoid those foods that you're looking at the label and going, wow, I don't understand some of these ingredients on this label, they're better left on the shelf. Now it's hard to do that with everything. I don't make my own mayonnaise, I don't make my own ketchup, so there's certain things, but if you can shoot for that 90% goal, what you're going to do is cut out a lot of the high carb processed food products that are killing people. The high carb processed food products derived from wheat and corn and soybeans are the number 1 leading cause of illness in our country today. So if you make that rule of making your own food from fresh ingredients, you're going to cut all of that out right at the beginning. Rule number 3, healthy protein and fat sources. Top of my list for protein. Now, you can do this as a vegan, but personally, I do eat meat, predominantly fish and eggs. Right now, the most cost-effective and available sources of good protein on the planet are fresh wild-caught salmon from Alaska. And it's really remarkably inexpensive compared to other protein sources. So fish, healthy fish, eggs, I eat some poultry. I occasionally eat red meat, not very often because of the high fat content and the other things that come with it. So if you can shoot for good, healthy protein and fat sources. Other great fat sources, olive oil. That's my main cooking oil. But I don't cook at high temperatures, so I don't burn the oil. I eat a lot of avocados. I use a little bit of ghee or clarified butter in my cooking because it adds another dimension to the cooking that's really, really special. And ghee doesn't burn when you heat it on the stove. It doesn't disrupt the fats like some of your refined vegetable oils. So those are the top 3 things. If you can really focus on those things alone, you will do wonders for your diet. So if you would like to learn more, come to our website, rawlsmd.com. That can hook you up with some great gut recovery programs and really carry you all the way to normal digestive health, which can make a huge difference in your life. Also, sign up for our newsletter. We're always sending out recipes and good food ideas and new ways of looking at making good food part of your life. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you found it helpful. Be sure and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And while you're at it, please take the time to leave me a comment. I would really like to know of any questions that you might want answered in future videos. Thanks for watching.